working without a net. In the cemetery where my parents are buried, the stone angels keep watch over the long, orderly lines, the quiet procession of solitary grave sites. Compassion carved into their faces, the sheltering attitude of their outstretched wings. The message is clear: guidance, understanding, protection, and it's the shock and awe of the afterlife. That's what the statues are promising. And I'm just man enough to hear all those comforting heavenly whispers. Man enough also to hear what the wind is saying, that all things must pass, even angels, even gods. As the cold front clouds roll and tumble, as the cottonwood trees sway like soul train dancers in the cemetery where my parents are buried. In the cemetery where my parents are buried, the tombstone names are all familiar: Kavanaugh, Caprow, Oberholzer, McLean, Somsel, Sackstetter. The Catholic tribes of the Catholic world I was raised inside of. A frantic, terrified world, a world obsessed with power and control, obedience and submission. How best to appease the tyrant demands of a sadistic serial killer God. Jesus, please save me from that God and his Christian followers. Save me from their holiness and from their hatred of you and who you actually are. Jesus, stay with me today, just for today. A man like you, confused, afraid. A man like you, a mighty iota, an infinite speck, standing in the shadow of the Calvary cross in the cemetery where my parents are buried. In the cemetery my parents are buried, there are no ghosts, only memory and regret, gratitude and grief. No resurrections, only seasons changing. No revelations, only the endless, eloquent silence of the dead. No path to salvation, only this stumbling, half-blind human being walk we're taking together. One breath, one step, one loss, one failure. One amazing gift of secular grace, one crime, one cruelty, one misery, one madness, one beauty beyond belief, one touch of your hand, one smile, one line of this poem at a time, until the end, in the cemetery where my parents are buried. Jeremy